Hi friends, my name is Usmansheikh, and in this lecture I am going to configuring uh, passwords on router to provide security to the router. So I will go to the packet tracer. Packet tracer is a software which is used for CCNA labs, and it has the different types of devices like as a router, switch, server, and other types of devices. And you can these devices are works as real devices, and I will take a router. I have to select a router, and it is showing the different types of router having different models. So for my lab I will use any one of the router. I will use 2600 series, and I am going to open and go into its CLI mode, CLI command line interface mode, and I will configure my router now. I put there now, enter, and select enter. It is a enable mode, and I also have to discuss the mode. It is also user exit mode, and I also have to discuss about this mode in my previous video. Okay, so first of all I'm going to configure console password. Console password enable. Enable. I can also use en. En is a prefix command, and prefix command can be used from the router. Press enter. Config t configure terminal, enter. And first tab is to protect console, my console port. So I put the console password on it, line console password. So line console 0 password CCNA. Any one of the password I will put there. CCNA, put here CCNA, CCNA, enter. During login time I'll log in and exit. Okay, now I'm going to check whether the password is applied on the console port or not. So I'll go back by typing exit and again exit. Now you can see when I put the console port to the router, and it will ask to me the password to configure my router. So I have to put the password. I will write there CCNA. It not shows its password there. It's hidden. I have to write the CCNA, press enter, and I have to enter in my router. Okay, now I'm going to configure line VTY password, telnet password. Telnet password is used to configure for the remote access of the router. Suppose you are not present to your router, and you have to go away from router, and there's a problem occur in your absence. Then you can remotely access to the router to troubleshooting. So to provide telnet password provides the facility remote access. So I'll put the telnet password. So the command of telnet password is the line VTY 0 to 4. It ranges from 0 to 15. It means that at a time 0 to 4 user can simultaneously remotely access to my router. So I have to write 0 to 4. At a time 4 user can remotely access to my router. Okay, so I put the password, any one of the password. I will write the CCNA again, CCNA. And during login time it asks exit. Okay, now the next password, it's very important to configure the telnet password to provide remote access. Without telnet password you cannot remotely access to your router. Okay, now the next password is password for the privilege mode. And password for the privilege mode, first of all I will configure the password for the enable mode. Enable is the user exit mode. And first of all and you can see that I have to write the console password CCNA, and I have to enter in my enable mode. Now I have to write this enable, enter, and I have to enter in my next mode, which is privilege mode. Me wants that the router asks to me password without uh, ask to me password for the next mode, which is privilege mode. I want the password there, so I will put the password config terminal. It is privilege password enable password, any one of the passwords. So I will put there again CCNA, enter. And so enable password is configured on it, exit. Now I am going to check is it work or not, exit. It's a console password CCNA, enter. Enable, so it requires a password, and to go the privilege mode I will write there CCNA, enter. And now I'm privilege mode. So now I'm going to when a hacker access your router and put the enable password, then he can put show command to see the when a hacker put the show command on router, then it shows the password of the privilege mode is CCNA, and it's very dangerous that it's showing the password is CCNA. So I will provide the security on this password that it will show the CCNA, but CCNA will not work. So I will configure enable secret password. I will CISCO, suppose any password CISCO. Okay, enter. Now I'm going to check at the CCNA the password of privilege mode is work or not. Console password CCNA, enter. Enable password, enable password was CCNA. It now works. Why it is not working? Because I have to put the CCNA, I have to put the CISCO password on CCNA. It shows the password is CCNA in it show running configuration command, but the CCNA password is not valid because I have to put the secret password, which is CISCO, on my on the privilege mode. Okay, so now I'm going to check either the password is showing CISCO or not. I put there enable and password was CISCO, CISCO. Okay, enter. Now show run is a command which is used to it is used to see its a running configuration. Is the commands in its RAM, not in NVRAM. RAM it dot commands in its RAM loses all of its data when the power cut occur. Okay, so I will see its running command, show running command. It shows that the password is CCNA of enable password, but the enable secret is enable on enable password is encrypted, and it is CISCO right there. Okay, now you can see that the hacker will put the password is CCNA, but CCNA will not work. Why? Because I have to put the enable secret password on it. Okay, now how to remove these all of these password? How to remove the all of these password? Okay, config terminal. uh, Config terminal. Now first of all I'm going to delete my console password. Line console 0 no password. Okay, I have to delete line console password. Now I'm going to check. Exit. So it now requires the console password. Now I'm going to configure. Now I'm going to remove the privilege password, which is CISCO privilege password. On terminal, no enable password, enter. I have to remove enable password. Now I'm going to remove enable secret password. No enable secret, SCCOIT, no enable secret, enter. So I have to remove all of the password. Now I'm going to remove the tenant password. So line vdy 024, no password. You can press tab to complete the command. No password, enter. No login, enter. So I have to delete all of the passwords from my router. You can see that enable no password. Thanks for watching, and in my next video I will teach more. Thanks for watching.